Yeet!
It's Madden NFL 24, and we've got Bobby Accuracy. He made his mark as a rusher last week with multiple sacks and 8 total tackles. It's the Giants and the Seahawks under the lights on Monday night.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Tonight we finish off Week 4 with a good Monday night matchup as over the Seattle Seahawks taking on the New York Giants. Alongside my partner Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you take a look at this Giants ball club. Now, losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here. And seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. And the Giants ready to go now on offense, and under center is the man in possession of a new contract for 2023 and beyond. In his 5th season now, Daniel Jones. Jones looking to throw right away. A short one here, secured by the tight end Waller.
We consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course.
Seahawk defense. They find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
I think if you talk to the...
Heavy rush, and down he goes. Flying in to pick up that sack, Jordan Brooks.
They were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Now it's Lockett. Shifts by him. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. So the Seahawks ready to take over on offense, and it is a first-time Pro Bowler who leads them out, Charles, in his 11th year now, Geno Smith.
And keeps the Seahawks as true contenders.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. To throw on 2nd down is Smith. Well, the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Walker now on 1st and 10. And that one opened up for him well. It's another 1st down. Now Smith. And that is incomplete. He could
play in that victory.
2nd and 10. Smith again. Steps away to his left. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still...
And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play with one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
Completes it to Fant on the right side. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down. They order throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the 1st down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not...
Smith. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. From the gun, here's Smith. And he finds Lockett in the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Paris Campbell now on the return. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
If you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys
for the midway point in quarter 1. They'll go to Barkley again. Dances by him. And they're able to get this one across. Throwing Jones. He dumps it off to Barkley. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Downs in the early part of his career. What's the plan against a guy like this?
Well, you want to rattle him first and foremost. Bring some people at him a couple extra.
After that incompletion on second down. Now Jones. Short throw going to be caught by Waller. And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4.
Well, should pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. And no return here. Where will they spend date on their schedule next week? So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them. But go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row.
Sticking with Walker on second down. And he is going to be stopped cold. Full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
And letting it be known the points won't come so easy again.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. A 40-yard punt, no return. And
let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going.
To throw again. Jones. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That's something that they have to work on and reverse a little bit. Make sure you play the run on your way back to the quarterback.
They'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And this effort won't do it. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Throwing now is Geno. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker.
I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them, maybe to slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield. Hard to handle.
Throwing on third down, Smith. He had a man open, but he
forcing a punt on their last possession. It looks like they're going to get the football back again.
They call that a punt of 38.
What you're doing is you're looking at your play sheet. You're trying to figure out what you're going against defensively. I wonder, are they showing them something they haven't seen or anticipated in practice, and maybe that's throwing them off? Or do they just have to go to a different play call? 100 yards and 10 touchdowns. Just as important, played 16 games and handled over 350 touches, essentially carrying the Giants' offense.
6-0 our score after 1. 10 at the 38 as they've got it as we resume action. There's Jones on first and 10. And he's going to
go route, hoping to kind of get lost in the middle of the field. And this is put right on him, and he's able to pick up a first down.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
To throw once more on second and 10. Jones, and taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought up. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And they'll get to him just inside the 15, even after that strong. It's a 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Jones. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
The quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
This one goes out wide for Barkley.
Out of it, but it was 3rd and long, and they were able to rally and stop it before he could get to the marker.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, pass, incomplete. The Giants go on fourth, but come up empty. And that will force a turnover on downs.
I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the second quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I don't want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, boy, here's a sight you don't want to see. Ken Walker injured on that last play. Now it's the rookie from UCLA, Zach Charbonnet. And nothing much.
Up the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
A shotgun snap for Smith. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And Metcalf going to have the Seahawks. On the give here, Charbonnet. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
They run on first down as they're able to get.
As an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Second down, here's Charbonnet. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now Geno. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe.
Run away from the defender, but a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a fourth down.
They'll run for it with Charbonnet. And he's not going to get the first. This defense will take over right at midfield. Now Jones throwing to start the drive. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's tremendous field position.
2nd and 10. Up the middle with Barkley. A little juke. And good space to operate there. Find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off. But you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going full. A little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And he'll work free from one tackle.
They did to get him into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to
down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down. And he's going to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he gets halfway.
Situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take it.
For them all game, they've got to start becoming solutions.
They'll run with Barkley. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as hard-fought yard, but that's all they needed. It pays off the decision to go for it, 1st and goal. 2 minutes remaining. Barkley will score. Touchdown, New York.
Well, he's been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and
he's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6. Geno now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Inside the 30. Out of the gun, Smith. He'll get that to Charbonnet. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. On a minute to play in this first half. Now a 3rd down throw, but he misses the target.
Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
And And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. And just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to
up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Looking to throw. Jones. Well, this will be caught. It's out. Going to get a timeout. With 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Call it a 57-yard attempt. And this won't get there. Won't be on line either. It's no good. Off to the right. So that would have been something from that distance, but to no avail. Comes up empty as we have reached the intermission. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Here, it was the always dangerous Saquon Barkley with the impressive first half. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead.
Big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And able to get this. Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they're trailing, not abandoning the running game. People may call it an adjustment. I think it's just much more sticking to what works for you and continuing to have the love. And we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to.
3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Geno now to throw. And that will be incomplete. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. On the return, Jackson. So now they're on the right side of the scoreboard as they start out 1st and 10. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs.
Trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Smith's throw caught here by Metcalf. This drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Smith now to throw. Not wasting time, going right back to DK Metcalf. And he is going to have a seat.
Out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up, they know.
Continuing here.
Play action. It's Smith. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit with something here on 3rd down. Now Smith. And he's going to be marked down short of the first down. Leonard's punt, still 4th down. Gets it out quickly here to the left flat. And so close, he gets it to the 1.
In the box to stop the run and have the guts to go for the pass instead. And as a result, they're set up 1st to goal.
And trying to push forward. He does not go down easily, you're right, but he did there. Off of play action, here's Smith. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. And they're not going to get the kick off in time.
Delay of game, offense.
From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Myers' kick is good. And they jump back in front here. It's 9-7. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make...
Defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And they'll put up the stop sign there. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker.
And break a tackle along the way.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Darrell Taylor got in there to drop him.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades.
After that sack, third and long, tough spot for Jones and the Giants. Throwing Jones. And the throw there going to be incomplete. On to punt for the 4th time tonight. And just a net of 30. Obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. And they'll start on the ground with Charbonnet. And for some on 2nd and 13. Throwing is Smith. That's complete to his running back, Dallas. Calling a gain of a yard. And that's going to lead to a
develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And Geno, meanwhile, tossing complete there to Smith and Jigba. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert points on the board. Those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
Smith with a throw caught by Metcalf. The gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun, a give to Charbonnet. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to... From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. And that is incomplete. Do here on 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Smith escaping the pressure right. He's got his target. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Team to keep the offense on the field.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays and big-time...
Inside the 25. Back to throw, Smith. And this is incomplete. 2nd and 10. Smith throwing again. Throw out wide is incomplete. 3rd and 10. Throwing now is Geno. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown. Jackson Smith and Jigba. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And that is because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense.
Giants with possession of the football but needing points as we start quarter number 4. A first down carry for Barkley. And he can only make
a great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
They try to throw on 2nd down.
Dinged up, and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
Jones. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the Giants have a first down. Now Jones. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
This staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
On 2nd and 10, Jones has this complete to Daniel Bellinger. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 19 yards there on the catch and run. What a throw right there for the first down. He has taken some real punishment in this game, but still standing in the pocket completing that one.
He's a flat-out warrior. There's no question about that. How about him stepping up into the teeth of the rush and delivering there for that big strike and that big pickup?
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it won.
And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Jones, they get 6. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. They'll look to throw again. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And he will have a Giants first down. A handoff to Barkley on the option. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Touchdown on the year. And the Giants have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long, because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by defense, because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
This taken in at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the team, nearly extinguished after that last score. But bottom line, they are still on top with the football. And a touchdown on this drive would really put them in position A. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
Either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or you're just coming from home? Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. Here's Smith. And that is incomplete.
I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
No chance to get away there for Smith as he goes down. 4th down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. The call for a fair catch, and it's made. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. And he can't quite bring it in. Might have heard footsteps there.
Bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
Now a toss right to Barkley. And he is going to lose yardage here. Hang on a second here, because on that last play, the offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted a 1/3 of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 11. It's going to wind up incomplete.
They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing, because he just about threw that one into the 1st row.
Returnable for Lockett. Oh, an absolutely filthy joke. He's got to force the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock. Now Geno on 1st down. Eluding the pressure, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Dexter Lewis and company after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Now Geno going for Metcalf on the deep ball. That's going to be knocked away and
shot, but couldn't connect.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. With it is Jackson. A 39-yard drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that, they didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And they run the option on 2nd down. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought.
Read option, quarterback kept it. And while he didn't get a 1st down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way. And where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game, because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Get an 8. Back to throw. Jones. making the catch. And that'll wax 37. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. Here's 1st and 10. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. A handoff, Barkley running left, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And now come up now on 2nd down. Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line.
Yeah, a little bit, because you got to make sure that you don't score too quickly.
Again, it's Barkley. And he'll take this inside the 20. And now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. 3rd and long coming up defensively. You pressure
that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And they're going to get him down. Geno's kick is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge, or celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
Lead is evaporated, but they still have a shot on 1st down. He's going to let it fly. He's got a man complete. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. Wow.
CD, that was an all-or-nothing drive to win this football game, and they rose to the occasion to take the lead here in the waning moments.
And how about how they got it done? No timeouts left. They take it downfield, execute perfectly, and get it done. Now they don't leave their opponent with a heck of a lot of time on the clock.
They're going to go for 2. Smith. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here, because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for...
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Touchdown, 24 seconds to go. They've got to go the full 80 yards, and they've got to do it quick as they come up on 1st down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up in.
So they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
Jones. The ball game. Now Jones. It's Barkley once again bringing in the catch. So now you're looking at probably just one final play from back in their own territory, and they're going to need a miracle. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty, and with that, the ball game is over. A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good.
Yeet!